Daddy, can you make some shrinky dinks?
What? How did you see me? I thought I was invisible.
Daddy, that's not how it works.
Oh my God. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, Fur Family. Welcome back to another Sunday. Sorry about my voice. As we mentioned in our short, Rumi wasn't feeling well, and now I got the cooties. So bear with me. I lost my voice, but it still works enough. We'll see how it goes today. We didn't want to miss another week. First, before we do anything, what do we want to say?
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. It's a happy Mother's Day kind of Sunday. As you see, we are flanked by flowers. They are for Pikachu Mommy. Happy Mother's Day. Round of applause for Mommy and all the mommies out there in the world. We love you. So, we're back and we want to do a new video. It is something we actually had never seen before, but we watch Evan and Katelyn. They are YouTubers and they did like 2 videos about it, and we thought, that's right up our alley, right? And what is it called?
Shrinky Dinks.
Shrinky Dinks. So it's basically a special paper. So here is the full pack of it. I bought this from Amazon. It was $6 and it came with 25 sheets. I believe it is right there, 5.7 inches by 7.9 inches. This is what it looks like. It's got a rough side. I don't know if you can see that on camera. And then a shiny side. Which side do we draw on? I can't remember now.
It's the rough side.
The rough side we draw on? Okay, so the rough side. They usually just tell me where to draw and then I do it. So they come out like this, and then we can give you some examples. So here is some that we've already made. Right, Rumi? You want to point them out and talk about them a little bit?
So this is Mommy, Daddy, and me. This is Daddy and me.
Oh no, face reveal, face reveal. That's our face.
And these are not our faces. They are very cartoony. And this is an ice cream cone that Pikachu Mommy made. This is Captain America that Pikachu Mommy made too.
I'm going to put that on my backpack.
Yeah. And this is another one that Pikachu Mommy made. I like it the most.
That's a nice one.
And this is our favorite neighbor. Her across the street. They have a corgi and we love her so much and we made her one. And this is a capybara and an axolotl with a boba tea. And this is a cat that I made. It's a rainbow cat. I think I went too much rainbow on it. But yeah.
Never too much rainbow. Yeah. But yeah, this is the finished product. And where is the sheets with the stencils on it? Where did that go? We had it. Oh, Pikachu Mommy's going to hand it to us. We want to give you a point of reference. So Pikachu Mommy just goes on the internets or on wherever and prints these out. So they're about 2.5 by 2.5 inches, as you can see. So like we'll get the ruler so you really get an idea of what's going on here. So you got about 2 inches top to bottom, and then you got about 2.5 left to right, and then you want to put that on top of it to show how much it shrinks. So when we say shrinky dink, it shrinks. So when you're drawing them, you have to be very mindful of what you're doing with them. So like here's even Captain America, here's the corgi, and then here's this one. I don't think this kind of goes in there, but like that. So the capybara. So things you have to keep in mind are it will get a lot smaller. Oh yeah, put the butterfly too. So even the butterfly goes down real small. Another thing you have to keep in mind is, as you can see, some of these have like keychains on them. So I'm going to get real close. You see there's that hole in there? So before you shrink them, you have to put the hole in them because they get really hard. So they get, and I don't know if you can see how thick they get compared to the sheet. So they get real thick. When it shrinks, it gets really thick. So you have to punch the hole in it ahead of time. And again, you have to think of how big the hole is going to be. So you see how big that hole is? We had to make a big hole prior to punching it. Another thing, so this one you can see the hole is directly through the image. This one, we created a tab at the top to make the hole so that it doesn't affect the image. So these are all things you have to take in mind. Now, again, Evan and Katelyn have a really good video. They're really scientific about it. We watched both of their videos before we even started doing it, but we also have been experimenting with our designs. So a really fun, cool project to do. Pretty cost effective. I mean, these are $6. You get 25 sheets. What I will say is you need a lot of like random equipment. So should we go through some of the equipment now?
Yeah.
All right. You want to show the book off first? You got there?
Yeah. So we use this book. It's like it shows you how to like make the images. We just put the sheet on it, and we trace it, and then we can color it, and it's very easy.
Yeah, that's all like little kawaii pictures.
Yeah.
And then it's good because it tells you how to like color it in also.
Yeah.
Same as like these, you can trace with them, but it also gives you an idea how to color. So that's number one. You can do freehand, but if you're not an artiste like like Rumi over here, you struggle. I can't draw, so I have to trace.
Yeah.
But then you'll need like assorted tweezers or things because you'll see this later on. But you have to use these to hold them down when they're being heated and shrinking because they move like crazy.
Yeah.
We got a hole punch. We got a quarter punch. We got a egg. This is for a griddle, a barbecue. But it's great because it's silicone and it protects it. And we put the shrinky dink in there and we do it. So you don't need this. This is just we like using this because it's easier. It holds the item. We got some cutting boards over there. We got some little baking sheets. We got some baking sheets. We got our power bank from Afraid sponsor. We got a heat gun. Walmart sponsor. And then of course 1,000 markers because you want every color you could think of to do this. Now, one extra thing we added was we do UV resin, and we'll show more about that later. But that again, you need the UV resin, you need extra tools, but it's worth it because if you look at some of these, we did UV resin on all of these or no?
Not all of them.
So I think we did actually do on all of them, maybe. So why you do the UV resin is so one side will always be shiny like that. And then on the back side, where's the rough side, that's where you color the image. It's a little dull. So we do the UV resin for two reasons. It makes it shinier, but it also seals it in. So we don't know how they would affect if they get wet. We hadn't tried that. So we ended up just doing the UV resin as is, and it's been working really well. Gives them an extra layer of protection and keeps them really nice and clean. So that is not a requirement, but we like using that. And also, Evan and Katelyn always use their UV resin, so that's why we went with that. But right now, what we think we're gonna do is Rumi actually has a done one. You want to get that one?
Yeah.
And we're gonna show you what to do when it's done. So here we go. We got it done. Another thing, if you notice, we've been doing these. Why do we do those little color swatches?
So we know like if they're a good color to use.
Yeah, because you have to remember you're coloring on transparent sheets. So the color that shows up on like a white paper will be different. So you want to do this to like color match. So usually we have a white sheet where we draw on it and then we do that. So we kind of get an idea of what it looks like. But shall we go ahead and cut out the butterfly?
Yeah.
All right. You want to do it or you want me to do it?
I'm terrible at cutting these things out.
So now another trick that I learned that a mistake I made is when you cut, if you cut straight, well, I'll see if we can get this. So if you cut straight, right, it will actually crack it a little bit. See how it's cracking? So you got to be a little careful when you're cutting for not doing like sharp edges. So it's really good to do like softer cutting, like rounded edges.
Or they say don't cut on the tip. Always cut.
Oh, always cut in the middle. Oh, see? Learn something new. I around. I'm gonna see. Oh, it's cracking. So I'm just gonna follow that line. So now another option you have is when you're cutting them out, you can either cut super close to your drawing, or you can go on the outer edge. That'll give it a clear border. So I'm sure we have a couple examples of that. You can look at that while I am cutting here because I am taking my time.
So here's one that there's not any extras, and here's one with the extras. and you can see kind of like there's like a difference. It looks nicer and cleaner when there's the extra, and without the extra, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah, you really have to be like super careful when you're doing it. So I cut out our butterfly. It's flying away. Okay.
No.
We got him. Okay. Let's get the hole punch. So this is a nice hole punch. This thing is like ancient, but it works really well. So I'm gonna try and cut right in between the antennae. Maybe cut into the antennae. So we're gonna boop. I cut a little bit, so got a hole. Okay, so now we're gonna get our stuff to actually shrinkify it, and then after we shrinkify this, we will go ahead and actually draw one. So give us 1 minute, and we're gonna get ourselves set up for the shrinkification. We're back. We got our heat gun all ready to go. Got it plugged into our Harbor Freight Please sponsor. We got our Wagner heat gun. This is just a cheap heat gun from Walmart. Stands up nice. It's pretty decent. We actually bought this for our 3D prints, and we're always trying to use more things. It's basically a hair dryer, but like super powered, like a super powered hair dryer. Walmart sponsor. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So now again, we have a cutting board under there. It's just fortunate that it fits on it. This like literally fits on top of it. But you could just use like a regular cutting board. We're trying to protect our table. So we have our cutting board under there, and then we have our mini cookie sheets. I use these for like cooking, obviously, but what's really good is you have two. So you heat this one, and then you put this one on top, and it keeps the shrinky dink nice and flat. It's the best way to do it. And Rumi, you want to show them what happens if you do it not so good?
If you heat it up too much, it starts to get the color on this or this cutting
This cutting board has a permanent hot dog on it, which I mean is fine because I like hot dogs. So yeah, make sure you use things that can get damaged because this is always stuff that happens. Another thing we just realized was my finger was a little wet, probably from sweat, and the ink from this is coming off, which is why we like to, at the end of it, resin coat it. That's like the whole point of it.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do now is we got our cutting board, we got our sheet pan, we got our trusty egg holder. We're going to put that over it so it sits in the middle. You'll see why in a second. It's blowing hot air, so it moves around. That's why Rumi's got the tweezer. We're going to hold it down. And are we ready? You want to show them? And then we'll color after. Okay. Let's do this. Put that on. So I put on the lower setting, not the highest setting. And you just want to work it in. You'll see. Once the magic starts, it just goes. This is a big piece, so it takes a little bit longer. Whenever the pieces are bigger, see it's starting to bubble up. Oh, it's starting to move. So really what I use the tweezer is just to kind of control it. You want to make sure that it doesn't go too crazy. And you kind of have to eyeball it. There's not like a perfect science, not like 10 seconds and it's done. You kind of just have to visually see when it kind of stops moving. That's when you know it's ready to be flattened. Oh yeah, it's looking good already. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Uh-oh.
No, let it go. It's okay. It'll start flattening itself out. So now I'm coming in a little bit closer.
Make sure not too close though.
Okay. Rumi, you got your sheet pan ready? I'll tell you when. So
I'm ready to flatten it.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Flatten. You can pick it up now. Well, and would you look at that shrinkification? Again, it filled up almost this whole thing, and now look at that. And now we got that perfect little hole in it, so we can go ahead and use this for a keychain or a necklace or something. Mm-hmm. So, and you hear how, and then you see like the difference. Yeah. It's just a little sheet. So there you go. Is that hot? Be careful.
Yeah. I just want to show you guys. There's a little bit of the marker on it too.
Yep. And that's why we'll coat it in resin later, and it'll be okay. So, but this started making noise. Did you hear that? That's cool.
Yeah.
I think it has like a power save mode so that it doesn't like overheat or like burn it out. That was pretty cool. It worked. It got like the fan on. Still working, so good. Not a
Yeah.
failure like the blender. Oh my god, that was embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Rumi, are we gonna want to draw one together?
Yeah.
Well, you draw one and I'll draw one, because then
Yes.
we also have to show the UV resin. So Rumi's gonna do her. She's got one already picked out. How about use this sheet? I'll cut it. I'll cut this right down the middle.
Mhm.
I'll use that. That's all I want to use. And then you can use that one.
Okay.
I am gonna do something that's gonna date myself, but I don't care because it is the coolest thing ever. It is the Super S. You want a piece of tape?
Yeah.
So now we like to do this. This is optional if you feel like you got a steady enough hand, but for Rumi, it's nice. We can trace it out. So we got markers galore. So we go to Walmart and we kind of go crazy.
Yeah.
We just find whatever. Come on, Walmart, sponsor me. We buy so many markers. These are all probably from Walmart.
Oh.
So yeah, that's what we like to do.
Yeah.
What are you thinking now? So, all right. So you're gonna watch us draw, and we will put the piece under. Thank you. Put the piece under because it's clear. You can't see really good. So we're gonna go ahead and draw, and watch us draw, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, we're back. So here is our artwork. So Ruby traced and made this awesome watermelon slice. I made the S that is everywhere in the world. It's the coolest. Love it. I'm going to keep it. Now, I did these circles because I always forget to cut out the circles. So that's a reminder to cut around the circle. Another thing, if you look, actually, I will show Pikachu Mommy can zoom in on mine. I made a boo boo. So spatial awareness. When you're doing it, you have to make sure you leave space. So ideally, the hole would have been at the top. I forgot immediately and drew it too big. So you have to remember those things. So now we're going to go ahead and cut these out. So I'm going to do that. And Ruby, why don't you tell the people what we just figured out we could do with Shrinky Dinks this season?
We just figured out that we can make ornaments so we can hang them on our tree instead of having to buy them.
Yeah, and we can make like customizable ones for like friends and family.
Yeah.
For like gifts and stuff. I think it'd be really cool to make
Mhm.
like special ornaments for everybody. So that'll be a fun idea when the holidays come around. Custom ornaments, because ornaments are just so expensive.
Yeah.
And they're not even that good quality sometimes. So
sometimes you get like glitter ones. The glitter just goes everywhere.
everywhere. And it makes a mess. Oh man, we could use our slime kits to make a slime and like with all the glitter. And we can use slime. We could fill, oh my gosh.
What?
We could fill a Christmas ball with slime and put that on the tree. Oh no, that's cool. So I cut out my S. So there was that. Let me cut out this delicious looking piece of watermelon. Watermelon. Oh, you know what I just remembered?
What?
We gotta look to see if our friend made his video. He's not really our friend. We follow a guy Scout Outdoors on YouTube also, and they were having a baby. So last week they made a video that they had their baby. So we want to watch it. I forgot. We got to see what he did this week.
Yeah. Or what if he didn't post one?
Maybe he didn't post one. Yeah. Or maybe he posted a picture of the baby. We can see.
Huh.
We've been watching him for a while. He just had a baby. It's kind of cool. He has like he lives on like an island. I like watching him build this house. So there we go. We got these cut out. Now we're gonna get the hole punch. And Pikachu mommy was telling me a trick, but I'm not sure if I did it right again because I don't think I need to make it too big of a hole, so I'm just gonna cut it right there. It didn't punch. Okay.
Oh
Shot it in the face. Okay, so that one.
no! Okay, be careful with your puncher.
Make
so
sure you got
can...
safety goggles on. All right, and then
Dang.
try to make it a little bit bigger.
Don't. It just flew.
It flew.
Yeah.
I'm boring it out a little bit more on this one. Okay, so we got two done. So cutting board and pan. Let's go ahead and shrinkify these. We did get chicken out and we plugged the heat gun into the wall because this thing was making a noise and I don't think I ever heard it make that noise, so I got a little scared. So we're going to do it this way. Okay, so watch as we shrinkify two more. Hold on, half.
Dang. Oh.
You can leave it there. Oh, that's good. Hold
Oh. I think I've seen it do that so much.
Okay, get ready with your pan. 1, 2, 3. Don't push too hard. Okay, now pick it up. And watch. We discovered to do this. Let's see if it does it.
We'll do it.
Do it. Oh, we did it yesterday. Oh, I didn't do it. Okay. Yeah, maybe you gotta be in the center. So
I don't think I pushed it.
there's my super cool S. And as you can see, that's matte. And see how shiny the difference is? So when we do the UV resin, it'll make a difference. So we'll do that one. And now we'll do the watermelon. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Use to dry my hair later.
No.
No, don't use it on your hair. It's very
Please
powerful.
don't.
I was joking. Don't do that.
Might burn your hair off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
see if you can unfurl.
I need another tweezer.
Just be gentle.
Uh-oh, it's stuck.
Oh no, how did it get stuck? That's never happened before.
No, my watermelon.
Oh no. There we go. Okay. It did. Okay. It's good. It's good.
We saved its life.
Now, don't put that on just yet, okay?
Okay.
Give it 1 minute. Let it cool down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I heated it a lot. Go ahead and put it on. Sorry for the noise. My mic fell on the floor.
Why does your mic falling down?
I don't know. I hit it with the heat gun. Okay.
Okay, it's gonna pop off because I.
And hold on, I want to.
I told you it's gonna pop off.
I was trying to do something right. It's hot.
Uh-oh, did the hole?
The hole got a little small.
Oh no!
So what happened was because it got stuck together,
Mm-hmm.
we heated it up a little bit more. That broke.
No, you broke the thing.
That's okay. All right, so that broke. So you see, that was a fail because it got stuck together. We had to heat it up, but it came out fine.
Still.
Okay, so the hole broke in the end, and we had to heat it up a little bit too much. So now, yeah, the watermelon's stuck on the pan. So now we're gonna go ahead and UV resin them. So we bought this again, Amazon. I mean, Amazon, you could sponsor me, but I don't think I've ever seen Amazon sponsor anybody, right? I don't think I've ever seen an Amazon sponsor. So this is a UV cure. Don't look directly into the light when it's on. We don't have fancy glasses like Evan and Katelyn. We just don't look at the light. That's our safety feature. Let's grab that. We want to grab the butterfly too. So now we're gonna do these. Let's see. Okay, we'll find the rough spots. Let's try and keep them in a cluster. Yeah, we got our power bank. And
Maybe we should keep it in the line.
No, it's this could look like. So you'll cover all three. So I'm gonna just put a little. You don't need a ton, because the UV resin will move around. Okay, and now we got tweet. I'll spread this because I don't want to get it on your hands or anything. So we're gonna spread it out so it's nice and even. Now you can use the heat gun. It will actually thin it out because this will not cure in the heat. It needs UV light to cure. So you can use the heat gun and it'll make it wetter. It'll thin it out, like it takes away its viscosity. That's a big word. But you don't have to do that. You could just use two toothpicks, which I got off camera. Don't tell anybody. So the S is coated. So let's do the watermelon. Watermelon. Me and Rumi are trying to think of like a catchphrase or something that we could do. I know we got Fur Family for our subscribers and viewers out there, but like, what does Evan and Katelyn do when they do resin?
Resin time. Resin time.
Resin time. So we want to try and come up with something when we are doing our craft videos, or just when we're doing our videos in general. Mm-hmm. So if anybody got any ideas out there, let us know. We got to figure out something. But if not, we're going to just have to steal Evan and Katelyn and hope they don't get mad at us.
No,
we won't do that.
Yeah.
It's good, trust me. It'll go. See how clear, and you see how clear. I don't know if Pikachu Mommy, can you zoom in real good on that? Do you see how like this end is not shiny and how shiny it gets?
Yeah.
When you put the resin on? Oh my gosh. Okay, so these are done. So we'll go ahead and cure them. So now UV resin cures really quickly. So this has a 60 seconds, 90 seconds, and 150 seconds, which is, I can't do the math.
I don't know.
6, 12.
That's 1 minute.
2.5 minutes. 2.5. 2 minutes. So we're going to do it on the 2.5 minutes. So 2.5 minute dance party.
My hands are dancing.
Wait, we got you get to. Wait. What's that? What this? Whoa, look how that's like.
It's fine, we're gonna have to fast forward.
Whoa, that looks really cool in the UV lights.
I don't like looking at it because then it makes me have a headache.
Oh, yeah, don't look at the UV light. Here, let's clean up. Okay, so the light went off. We did it a total of about 4 minutes. So again, we did the 2.5 minute, and then I did another minute, and then I just left it in a little longer. So here we go. So look at that. Okay, that's shiny. You want to pick up the watermelon? Whoop, I dropped that.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. And there you go. So now you can do the other side, just for like added strength and clearness. Sorry, oh my gosh, I'm trying to say words. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave them as is for now because they came out pretty good. But we are super happy with them. So that's Shrinky Dinks, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We did want to show like some of those have keychains. You could tie a string through the hole. You could just keep it as like a little toy. This we got at Walmart. Be a sponsor. Jump ring enclosures assortment. So it's just the metal loops, and then you use some of these baby little pliers that it comes. You buy these separate. These are from Michaels, but Walmart. Michaels can sponsor us too. I don't even care. Walmart, you can definitely sponsor us. You can buy these at Walmart, but it has like the little rings to make the actual chains. You actually build the chain yourself. And then if you want to have a clip or if you want to have like a key ring, there's all different things. So that's that. You could obviously add it to a necklace. If you have a necklace, you make it like a charm. But you can really do whatever you want with them. So these I might actually put a key ring and put on my backpack to wear because it's cool. But yeah, that's Shrinky Dinks, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You like Shrinky Dinks?
Yeah.
I like Shrinky Dinks. They're a lot of fun. So, well, thank you for joining us. Sorry we missed last week. Sorry my voice sounds like a gravel pit. Hopefully next time we post a video it'll be better. Anything else you'd like to say to the people out there?
No, I think we're good.
We think we're good? That
Yeah.
was a good video, right?
Yeah.
And again, just one more time, Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
So round of applause for all the moms out there in the world one more time. But you, for a family, thanks for coming back and watching our videos. And we will see you in a couple weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when will that be? School almost be over, just
Yeah.
about. You'll almost be done with school in the summer. So a lot of stuff's going on, but yeah. Thanks everybody, and we will see you on the flip. Have a good Sunday.